I tell the bitch it's a gift when I walk, and it's a blessing when I talk, you know. Better learn something, ho. And if you can't learn nothing, but earn something, you know. Ain't nothing but pillin' money and touching bitches over here. I'm saying, keep your hands clean while we do the damn thing, you dig? On go. PG niggas get the money on go. DC niggas get the money on go. Live forever niggas get the money on go.
Shit. Zero the crooked. I know y'all been waiting on this here. Yeah. Shit. R.I.P. Big Mellow. Screw. Mafio, Big Boo. Gator. All the father soldiers, man. South side, east side, west side, north side. Know what I'm saying? All my partners are your dead partners. But shit, I still feel stressed. Still gotta get something off my chest. Why these whole niggas be doing what they be doing? I don't know though. Shit, focus, we gon' stay too deep in the photo. Slow light and banging, all in my trunk. Trunk full of funk, I ain't never been a punk. I blow on skunk, I blow on doja. Military minded, I'm a motherfucking soldier.
What it do? Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. This is our Friday the 13th special, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been here with the general, you know what I'm saying? OG, you in the building?
Yes, sir. What's happening, bro?
Yeah, man. What's happening with it, man? What's happening with it, man? Had to glad to get you back. You know what I'm saying? Glad to get you back for another one. You know what I'm saying? For shit show. You know, these joints always be, you know what I'm saying, real chill, real laid back, good vibe and shit. You know what I'm saying? We be killing these joints. So, you know, it was Friday the 13th. We talked about the supernatural last time, so you know what I'm saying? I had to definitely bring you back. Before we get into it, salute to all the family sliding through in the building, you know what I'm saying? Showing love, man. Who we got, man? We got Jelly Bean 4280 in the building, man. Mark Wonderlick, Team Petty for shit show up in here. You know what I'm saying? Opulent LD in the building, man. Miami Vice, you know what I'm saying? The queen, the beautiful queen, Tay the queen of MMA combat and entertainment in the building, man. TWT NYC, man, you know what I'm saying, for shit show. We got Phenomenal Mexican up in here. What it do, family? What it do? You know what I'm saying? My brother Craig L, Mr. Get It Off Your Chest podcast in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got Welcome Down Ram in here. Big stepping. You already know he with the shits. Ram in the chat. Watch out. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the homie Ancestral Rage, man. Sliding through, showing love, man. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Okay. OG. Let me.
Main event Mark in there. What's
happening? Yeah. My bad. Main event Mark in the building too. My bad. Main event Mark. Salute, homie. Salute. Okay, OG. Before we Mahari Nation. Salute to my brother Mahari too. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, before we get into, you know what I'm saying, the supernatural and all that other shit, you know me. I always do a little bit of research. I got some education for you on how Friday the 13th became unlucky or haunted or whatever the fuck you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So you ready for this shit?
Let's do it.
All right. So check it out. Salute to the homie Random Thoughts in the building. Salute. Okay. So in the Bible, they say that and in a lot of things, I guess, they say that the number 12 is holy, is divinity. You know what I'm saying? It's 12 months in a year. It was 12 disciples.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit like that. They say 13 is trying to be better than divinity, so it's cursed. That's what they say. The number 13 became cursed from shit like that. And it always is some superstitious shit. Apollo 13 blew up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit like that. They said it was somebody. It was, what else they say about 13? Oh, in New York, it was so bad that most of the buildings, when it was built, didn't have a 13th floor in it because they felt like it was going to be hard to sell the unlucky floor, you know what I'm saying, for someone wanting to buy that shit. So they go 11, 12, 14. It was only like the Iron Building and the Empire State Building at one point in time. That was the only two buildings that had 13 out of all the buildings in New York.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why they say 13 is fucked off in the game. Friday had its own way of being bad luck and all that other shit. They say to a nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They like, man, you man, Friday the start of the weekend, let's get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, back in that time and in the Bible and all that shit, they say Jesus died on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? Most people got hung and died on Fridays. So that's why Fridays was known to be bad. They said something else happened on the Friday, but it was like suspect. It wasn't like concrete. So they didn't want to put that out there in the water. I don't even want to touch it. But they were saying, you know, on the Scrabble board, if I'm not mistaken, Friday, if you spell it out, get your 13 points. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So Friday had his own bad luck or whatnot, dark time, and 13 had his dark time. So I guess when you put them together, it's gonna be some real dark shit. That's superstitions and all that other shit when it comes to in America. You know what I'm saying? You know how, I mean, you know, they roll with the 13 and shit in the European shit too. But, you know, they brought that shit to America. That's why Friday the 13th is or supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, scary and haunted and all that other shit. You know, when you fuck with hustlers, someone gonna want to make a movie about it. And then, you know, that's when Jason and all that other shit comes into play and makes it, you know what I'm saying, popular. They say it's supposed to be like two to three Friday 13th in a year. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what they say on all that. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on the number being bad luck, the day being bad luck? What's your thoughts on all that?
Well, I mean, all them superstitions, all that shit come from somewhere. Somebody's idea of what the fuck, you know. It trickled down to everybody else. But Friday the 13th has always been like kind of a lucky day for me and shit, you know what I'm saying? Even though it was supposed to be like spooky and all that, the shit was always like a lucky day for me, you know what I'm saying? I had my best fishing trip ever on Friday the 13th. And I think I got some good pussy on Friday the 13th from a girl that I always liked, but she didn't like me. But, you know, I caught her at the right time Friday the 13th years ago. The bitch was hurting, you know what I'm saying? Her boyfriend had did her real dirty and type shit. So, you know, the bitch wanted revenge, and I'm the nigga to take it out on, you know? So I went on and let her use me till she used me up. Friday the 13th been a good day for me.
Okay. To me, when I heard all this shit at the end, I was like, yo, that's some good knowledge. I ain't even know none of that. But this sounds like some white people mumbo jumbo. We're in the Irish, Norseman mythology, motherfucking European. Where the black shit at?
Right.
The fuck is this about?
Right.
Even all the way from the beginning of time all the way into the fucking movie with Jason Voorhees, there was a little white retarded boy, virgin, retarded boy. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got that was established a long time ago. But yeah, that's a virgin little retarded boy that was dealing with white people that wasn't paying attention to him, and he couldn't swim. Mm-hmm. That's the closest thing to being black in the movie. He can't swim.
And he ain't got no daddy. He had no daddy either.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck we talk about. So I don't know.
Who the fuck was Jason's daddy?
Shit, his uncle.
His uncle.
I don't care. Your head don't come out like that unless that's blood mixing with blood.
Yeah, Patrick Voorhees and shit is his daddy. Nigga Patrick was fucking the shit out of his mama and shit.
Oh shit! Salute to the OG, man. Drew Titan LLC slide through the super chat, man. We definitely appreciate the love, man.
Salute.
Yeah, he said Cook family. You already know it, man. You already know it. But yeah, man. Like I said, man, all that shit just seemed like some white mumbo jumbo, man. I don't, like you said, Friday the 13th been a good day for you. Shit, I know motherfuckers be getting, if you get paid on the 13th, can it be bad? Shit, I don't.
No.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, on Fridays, General on Fridays, 2 for 30s be going. I mean, I'm saying it can't be that bad. Shit, everybody winning. So I don't know, man. I can't say that I agree with the bad superstition or bad luck on that day, but for those that do, I respect them. I get out their way. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're worried, be worried. Hey,
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna unworry you. You know what I'm saying? That's for damn sure. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. That's the so-called history on Friday 13th. Okay, so we talked about Jason before. You know what I'm saying? And I want to ask you, being as though Freddie hasn't came out with a movie in a minute, Michael Myers has came out with 2 movies that were so unforgettable. You haven't even watched them yet because you upset at what they did to your homie.
Right.
Does Jason move up on the list of slashers?
No.
Now that Michael Myers on the bullshit?
No, Jason don't move nowhere, man. Jason fucked up when he took his ass to New York. You know what I'm saying? When Jason hitchhiked the ride on that boat and ended up in Manhattan, he became a joke. This nigga walking around Manhattan, fighting niggas on the roof and shit, bro. Hell no. Jason fell off at that point, bro. They made a mockery of Jason. You know what I'm saying? You know, Freddie laughing at him and shit, whooping his ass. You got motherfucker. They took this nigga into space, bro. You know what I'm saying? They throwing him this nigga Jason out of spaceships. Jason been fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? The last you seen of the real Jason Voorhees was part 7. After that, it's all been downhill for dude.
See, it's hard to agree with you with that. It's hard because Jason came out when I was a youth, and I like titties, and Jason provided that for me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. In every movie, more than several pair. You know what I'm saying? When they remade the first movie, they put titties all in that one too. You know what I'm saying? I got to watch a movie, say, this movie kind of ass. Wow. Oh, this is why I like these. Okay, yeah, he coming now. You know what I'm saying? Titties come with that come.
Yeah, Jason was a virgin, so he always trying to creep around. He never gonna get no pussy. He just gonna hang around on some pussy and shit. As soon as he see a naked bitch, he look for a minute, then he kill her. Oh, weird ass. Him and Norman Bates.
I mean, I'm saying, shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit. There's some titties out. You know what I'm saying? There's a dude coming for show. I'm about to get a 2-for-1 kill. I mean, you know what? Mm-hmm. And the bitches always be dead with their titties out too. Man, shout out to the directors, man, that made that shit. I don't know what the general was talking about, man. He better than motherfucking Michael Myers, man.
Jason part 5. I think that had the best titty shots. Part 5. When they was in that house and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I like that. They had the old girl, the black chick, and her weird ass dude. Remember Juwanna Man was in there singing that ooh why. That shit. That nigga was singing that shit. Got on the toilet, got fucked up, and taking the shit.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, that joint ill, man. I can say that's what I appreciated about all Friday 13th movies. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember the space one, but I think it was titties and spaces. If they did right, it was titties and spaces.
Man, they had a bounty hunter looking for Jason and shit. They had a nigga from 21 Jump Street. Remember that black ass nigga from 21 Jump Street? This nigga was looking for Jason. He was a bounty hunter with a fucking cowboy hat on. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this boy? How the fuck is this nigga from 21 Jump Street looking for Jason Voorhees, bro? I'm not buying this, bro.
That nigga was like the black dog, the bounty hunter. They called him Wolf.
Yeah, whatever his name was. He made a mockery of Jason.
Yeah, man. You know, I don't know, man. Like I said, I appreciate those. They need to come out with a new one. They're coming out with all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? They need to come out with that. Okay. Let me ask you, you said you had your best fishing trip. I heard you talk a little bit about that on the Friday 13th. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This your best. Was that your best experience on the day?
Yeah. I mean, bro, that was the best shit ever, bro. We got up early. It was Friday the 13th. I remember, and it was 2011. I think I want to say Friday. It was May 13th or some shit. It was 2011, and I remember my brother. He had called me, and he was like, "Man, you up? You ready?" I'm like, "Ready for what?" He's like, "Fishing, man. We finna head to Madison." I'm like, "Man, it's like 3 in the morning." I'm like, "Man, I'm finna go to sleep." He was like, "Man, dog, I'm telling you, man, get out there, man. They gonna be biting and all this shit." And I'm like, "Man, damn, man, I gotta go, man. I'm fucking with y'all." So I get up, and they come scoop me. We hit the highway, go to the bait shop. So about I want to say like around 4 in the morning, we on the water. You know what I'm saying? 4:30 in the morning, we on the water, and we setting up we trying to catch panfish, bluegill. We ain't looking for no fucking big ass fish and shit. And I'm on the wall, I'm walking and shit, just jigging. The next thing you know, I feel a boom, a big ass tug. I'm like, whoa! I knew it wasn't no bluegill right away, but I'm thinking maybe it's a big bass or something. So I'm fighting with the motherfucker, and he come up to the surface. I'm like, what the fuck is that? You know, and then my brother say, oh shit, man, that's a walleye. That's a record walleye. God damn, you know, because most of the walleye we catch out here be like, you know, they good eating size, like, you know, maybe like 15, not 15, but like maybe like 20 inches or some shit. Like they good eater size, 18, 20 inches. So, but when we caught that one, that was a slab. So, you know, we pull it in. Then I catch another one. My brother started catching a couple of them. I mean, we caught some big dumbass walleye. Like when I say big, I'm talking about huge. And like they was like two of the fish was over 10 pounds, and one was 9 pounds, and one was like 7 or some shit, 6 or 7 pounds. And man, everybody was mad about them fish. People was hating on us, talking about we fucked up the fish population. Man, those are breeders, man. You can't take those out of the water. You gotta let those go. They're gonna breed for the next generation. You know, white folk always want to hate and shit. So like, man, fuck y'all. Y'all motherfuckers always taking shit. It's about time we take some shit. I'm taking this motherfucker home and we eating them. Yeah, we filleted the fuck out the walleye. That was the best trip of my life. Them fucking walleye there.
And that y'all had like a big ass fish fry with all of them, huh?
Man, bro, we cleaned them shits up. Cause we caught other fish too, but the walleye was the shit. So we cleaned them up. People was coming over trying to buy them from us, trying to buy some of the walleye meat. We sold some of. We think we sold about 3 pounds of meat. We sold about 3 pounds of meat to this girl named Pat. She gave us like $20 for 3 pounds of meat, which was a deal. We gave her a plug. We gave her a fat ass plug, man, because walleye meat go for a lot. So we gave her a deal. She gave us like $20.
Okay, that's what's up though. That's what's up. See, I don't be knowing most of the time when you fish, you bring it back and eat, or you.
Well, yeah. If you some people catch and release. They catch the fish and let it go. That's if they want to just fish for fun and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we be catching them shits to eat, like stock our freezer up and shit.
That's what I would think. That's what you're supposed to do. What the fuck? I'm out here for this to do. Put it back. What?
Yeah. Like certain fish you catch, like if I catch a carp or some shit, it's fun to catch a carp because they big and strong. But carps is, you know, nobody eating that shit. They ugly in the motherfucker. They nasty. Like, get the carp the fuck out of here. I remember Lomachenko posted a picture with a carp like he had did something. Man, I was laughing my ass. I was like, man, get that bullshit ass fish out of here. Big silver goldfish. Nobody want that shit.
Oh my God. All right. Okay, so let's get back. Let's get back on topic of shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so first off, I didn't want to say black magic. I didn't want to say ghosts. I said supernatural. And I said that for a reason, because if you ask some people about ghosts, you believe in ghosts, or what you think about ghosts, I don't believe in none of that shit. But let me tell you about this time when I saw a spirit, you know, like what the fuck?
Right.
Did you just say to me? You know what I'm saying? Like I heard that several times when I was telling people I was doing this. So I just said supernatural to clump up everything in one. What's your thoughts on the supernatural? Real, unreal? You don't have to give no stories just yet, but what's your thoughts on the supernatural in general?
I believe in the supernatural. I think that it's this world got a lot of shit that can't be explained. You know what I'm saying? Like human beings, we always trying to explain some shit and make it make sense to us, but some shit we can't make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Some shit is just fucked up out here like that. So I definitely believe in the supernatural. I've seen enough to know.
Okay. I can't say that I don't believe in it. It's hard to say that I do, but I can't say I don't. God damn it, I'll be a goddamn fool. I'd rather you. When you, to me, I feel like when the first time my motherfucker be, oh, that ain't real, or then that's when you experience some shit fucking around. You know what I'm saying? I'm not disrespectful, very respectful of, but I haven't really, you know what I'm saying, been around a whole bunch of wild shit neither. And it's crazy because I'm from New Orleans, but I just never really, you know what I'm saying? I never really,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Anthony, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Holy, I'll be a holy. Yeah, like what? So, give me one ghost story or supernatural story that you got, OG. And then I
One
tell
story.
you.
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all one. When I was a kid, right, I used to have this dream all the time, right? Where like, well, first of all, we was living in California at the time, and I remember, I should be in the bed and shit, and I wake up in the middle of the night. I would feel something like, you know how you can just feel like a presence. So I would look up, and I would see this old lady, this old black woman in a chair in the corner, looking at me, and she'd just be smiling. But it used to creep me the fuck out. I'd jump up, run out the room, run to my parents' room. There's somebody in my room, all that shit. The kids, my pops and mama would get up. They come in the room, ain't nothing in here, boy. Going to sleep, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, so I sleep with them, right? I lay in the bed with them, right? So then it'll go away for like a month or two, and then out of nowhere, old lady be back in my room smiling at me and shit, right? Creep me the fuck out. So that happened maybe went on for like a year or two, right? Off and on for like a year or two, right? And I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck. So my mama thinking maybe I watched some scary movie and the shit stuck in my head and I just don't know how to express myself yet or something. And I didn't know what the fuck it was. But later on, we went over like to Germany and shit. Then we come back to Milwaukee. We come back to Milwaukee to visit, and I'm in my grandma's house and I'm looking through her photo album, right? And I see in the photo album the lady who used to be in my room, bro, looking at me, right? So I tell my mama, I'm like, this is the lady. This the lady. And she was like, what? Who you talking about? I was like, the lady used to be in my room. She was like, that's your great grandmother. She's like, you never met her before. I said, that's her. That's the lady. So how the fuck that was she? I see her, you know what I'm saying, in my room. So that's when I said, bro, it's other shit out here that we don't understand. Now, some people will be like, well, maybe you did see her, you just don't remember, or maybe this and that. Man, fuck all that. I know what I'm talking about. That shit right there was on some wild shit, bro. That was some wild shit for me.
Okay. On the topic of supernatural and dreams, the wildest shit I could say that I've experienced in a dream, because it's a difference than the other shit I'm gonna ask you. But my cousin passed away, right? He was my younger cousin. He passed away, you know what I'm saying, in New Orleans. He was killed. I remember I was asleep and I was at a concert with all my cousins. Some of my cousins is his brothers and sisters, right? So it's all of us, all my cousins at the concert and shit. Even the younger ones. I don't know what fucking concert we at. You know what I'm saying? And then they said they was gonna check something out. I went to go survey the area, and my cousin came around the corner with a group of niggas. I said, "Oh shit!" Dapped him off, hugged him. We got to chopping it up. I'm telling them about, you know what I'm saying, the family and all that shit. I didn't even put together that he not with us no more. It was more or less like seeing him like how I see him when I go to New Orleans. We catching up. You know what I'm saying? Because he stayed up here, but he went to New Orleans. That's where, you know what I'm saying, he got killed at and shit. So it's like more or less us catching up on, you know what I'm saying, showing them the kids and shit. He like, oh shit, damn, she got big, you know what I'm saying, you know, shit like that. And then I said, yo, everybody here, nigga, I'm here with everybody. So I go to look to tell everybody, and I don't see him. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Right.
I'm like, man, they around here somewhere, man. I'm telling you, man, they around here somewhere because we deep, you know what I'm saying? It's the whole family.
Right.
So he's like, word. So I was like, man, we chop it up a little bit more. And I said, yo, man, I'm about to go get him. And as I go get them, nigga, I woke up. And when I woke up, I went to call him to tell him, like, yo, where the fuck was y'all at?
Right.
And it started dawning on me, like, nigga, what concert was you at? You was dreaming like shit. What the fuck? I woke up thinking that, you know what I'm saying? I woke up still looking for him, like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, yo, I wasn't no goddamn concert. I don't even go to shit like that. What, nigga?
Right,
and it just fucked me all up, man. Fucked me out. I was fucked up a couple days behind that shit. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? Salute to the family. Raider Time sliding through in the super chat, man. We definitely appreciate the love, family.
Salute, homie.
You know what I'm saying? He say, salute Supreme Beast Boxing Talk and the general and the chat, man. Salute to you, man. For sure show. Yeah, OG, that's when dreams, when the closest that the dream ever like fuck with me, like. Salute to Afro Rican G. Slide through in the super chat, man. He say
salute, homie.
Yeah, salute back to you. You know what I'm saying, homie? For shit show. Salute. Yeah, man. OG.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this one. Have you ever experienced this where you wake up, but you like paralyzed and you can't move? They say that's like some witch supposed to be
being rose by a witch.
Yeah. That's what they say. Have you experienced that before?
Yeah, I've been rose by a witch many a time. I know how to whoop that bitch ass now, though. She be trying to get me. She still be trying to get me. Bro, look here. That bitch been fucking with me since I was a kid. I'm telling you, bro. But every once in a while, they'll fuck with me. But I know how I fight through that shit now. Like, I fight through that shit. I know how to, because I can control my dreams a little bit now. So I know how to fight through that shit. But yeah, sometimes that motherfucking bitch will suffocate your ass. You be laying up and can't move and then can't breathe. And you like, what the fuck? And your mind is working like, yo, get the fuck up, bro. You can't move. And you like, oh, hell no. I'm not dying like this. This is some bullshit ass with it. This how people be dying? You know what I'm saying? And then, I fight through that shit now. Yeah. They call it getting rose by a witch. But, see, I had an auntie named Pee Wee. And she was into hoodoo and shit real heavy. And she the one who told me about the shit. She scared the shit out of me, man, as a kid. But, she used to have a room, man, in my grandma's house. She lived with my grandma. She had a room up in there full of all kind of mess and shit. She had jars with all kind of shit up in there and different things in these jars. And we were never allowed to go in her room. You know what I'm saying? Mess with nothing. Because, Queen said he wants to say Hennessy does that. Hennessy don't do nothing to me. I can't fuck with Hennessy. That's the most overrated drink ever. But yeah, but anyway, she had that. She used to scare me though, bro, because like she told me that shit about being rose by a witch, and I had never experienced that shit before. And I think she fucking put some shit on me, bro, because after that, she told me that like a couple weeks later, I started having that weird ass shit. I'd be sleep. That's why I'm scared to sleep on my back. I always sleep on my side or something like that, because sleeping on your back, man, fuck that, man. You ever been sleep on your back and then open your eyes and can't fucking move.
Oh
Fuck
my
that.
God.
Fuck that. That's some shit.
Okay.
I ain't
Yeah,
got time.
yeah. Okay. Salute to the family for not phenomenal Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Slide through the super chat. We definitely appreciate the love, family. Now you know I'm about to chop this shit up. OG, you will try to read it before I try to chop it up?
I heard La Llorona.
La Llorona when I went to Jalisco as a kid. Okay. I guess that's what it is in Spanish. I would like to hope.
La Llorona.
Yeah, that I don't know. I guess that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Probably a witch. Probably talking about witches.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what they. Yeah, now look, man. Look, I've experienced that shit where I be seeing people walking around the room. I can't say nothing. I'm just stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? There's been times where I went through the shit and I just been like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going back to sleep. Bitch, you're going to be gone when I wake up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even about to fight with you. And there's been times where I just fought through it and started moving a little bit and woke up.
Right.
I don't know. It be seeming to me, though, if someone touched me, then I could wake up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you feel about that, OG. But in sleep paralysis or the witch riding you, it seems to me, if someone touches me, then I could wake up with no problem.
Yeah. That it's like that fuck up the energy or something. Somebody touch you, you good. But
because I was on a plane and it happened to me.
Yeah, that's the bullshit. I had the
plane. Yeah, we was going to Jamaica, and I went to sleep, but I had took like a sleeping pill too before we went on the plane because it was a long flight.
Right.
So I was asleep, and then I had like the paralysis shit, but something I guess like the plane must have shook and she nudged me, and then I woke up. And when I woke up, I was like, "Damn, why you can't hold my hand or nothing?" Shit. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And they held my hand for the rest of the flight. And I went back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, man. God damn.
That's the wrong thing to have. Some fucking paralysis and nigga like Freddie looking for you and shit. Can't get out that dream. You ass the fuck out.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. Shit like that. That's why most of the time, like I said, I'd be like, yo, fuck it. I'll go back to sleep on your ass. I ain't got nothing to worry. But I was on the plane. I'm worried. You know what I'm saying? You know. Still got the plane jitters, so I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I know how to get out of that shit now, though. Whenever I feel it, I fight through it. Like, my mind be clearly awoke, my body won't get up, and I be just instructing my mind, I take my hand and hit the floor, and that wake me up every time. I just hit the floor. Once I lift my hand up and hit the floor, or hit the side of the bed or something, hit the wall, then I get up.
Yeah, man. See, that's what I'm saying. That's shit like that. So that's it. That as like I said, I had to fight through it. You gotta fight through it like that too. Move your leg. Just move your leg around, and you know what I'm saying. So yeah, man. That's crazy, man. That's what we have me feeling like. Yo, it might be some supernatural shit, or I don't know. We'll get off into it. You got another? I should. Give me another ghost story. You know what I'm saying? And I got another.
Well, I think I don't know if I told this story on here before. Did I ever tell you about Farmer Brown?
Farmer Brown. The
Farmer Brown story.
Now, what's that?
I know. See, I don't really like telling this story because it sounds crazy, bro. But I'm gonna tell you some shit, bro. When I was in New York, right? I stayed in this little city called Utica, New York, right? Upstate.
Uh-huh.
And we lived in this neighborhood called Park Edge. And behind our neighborhood, because it was like these series of townhouses, but behind our neighborhood was this woods. And if you walk through them enough, you know, it's like it goes to like different parts of the city and shit like that, right? So anyway, it was this legend of this like Farmer Brown shit, right? Now they've been talking about this shit before I got out there, right? Ain't nobody ever seen this Farmer Brown. It's just a bunch of rumors from the kids that was from the generation that was before us, right? They got like this legend of Farmer Brown shit. So I'm like, man, whatever. So anyway, me and my guy Terry, we out smoking one day, right? Now this is where the story get tricky because niggas gonna be like, man, y'all was high, So we out smoking and shit, you know what I'm saying? We puffing, and we walked to this little pizza spot. Forgot the name of that pizza place. It's a little pizza spot. We go up in there, we get a couple slices, right? And then we walk. It's an area behind the pizza place. It's long ass hill, a neighborhood we ain't never been in, right? It's like, a bunch of white folks and shit over there. We ain't never been over there though. So we smoking and walking up this hill, just trying to see what's up here. So after about 10 minutes of walking and talking, we hear all this like noise and shit, like somebody having a party up the hill, right? So we're like, oh damn, they kicking it. They must be having a block party or some shit up here or something, birthday party or something. So as we get to the top of the hill, the music get cut off, right? And everybody's inside their trailer. It's like a trailer park place, trailer area, whatever the fuck you call it. So we walking through their shit. They got balloons outside. They got food still on the picnic tables. But everybody's inside the trailer looking at us through the windows like some stone cold racist motherfuckers or some shit. So we're like, what the fuck? They doing this shit because we black, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Motherfuckers just went in the house and shit, looking at us. So we keep walking past that shit, right? We keep walking. We end up on this long-ass road. So me and Terry were like, man, should we turn back and go back, or you want to just like see what's down this way? Because, that's when you get a teenager, you got time for shit, dumb shit like this. So we like, man, fuck it, let's walk down here and see what's happening, right? So we just sit there walking, right? On this long-ass road, we walking. And, bro, I seen the biggest fucking tree I've ever seen in my fucking life. Not California. It was in New York. This fucking tree looks so prehistoric, bro. But it wasn't. It was like cut off though. It wasn't like a whole tree. It was like the trunk, trunk, huge, wide than a motherfucker, right? So, and it was like a bicycle hanging from a branch of another tree, like on some weird Freddy Krueger shit. So like, what the fuck is this weird ass place? But it just looked creepy. So as I'm walking, me and him walking, and we low key trying to scare each other. Like, man, this shit crazy, man. This motherfucker looks like some Nightmare on Elm Street shit or something, right? So as we walking, the concrete cement road turned into like a dirt road. So we walking, and then a fucking car come past. An old ass police car. Now we talking about this is the 90s, but the police car looked like it's from like the 1950s or some shit, right? The motherfucking come past, and the cop is waving at us, like telling us to get out of here, telling us to go back the other way. So we're like, what the fuck? So we stop and we look at each other like, bro, the fuck is that shit? This motherfucker doing he must be doing like a movie role or some shit with that old ass police car. So anyway, he ain't paying no attention. We keep walking. We see a barn, right? It's a barn in this farm, right? And as we walking past, now we really getting kind of low-key mad because it don't seem like it's no end to this road. And we're like, man, we don't know where the fuck we at, bro. Like, man, we should just, cut through them motherfucking, this field over here, get to them woods. Because once we get to the woods, you know what I'm saying, that's probably behind our house by Park Edge and shit. So we just doing some straight ignorant ass shit right now, right? Because we just all over the place. We should have just went back where we started. But anyway, we see the barn, and it's a dead deer, right, outside the barn, right, with his neck cut. Like somebody had just, got done gutting out, killing the deer, whatever. So we tripping on that. No big deal, though. We walk about a block, and then we say, man, fuck this. Ain't no end to this road. Let's turn around. Let's go back by that barn, and let's cut across that field. So he like, cool. Turn around. We start walking back, right? And the deer is gone. So now we really tripping. Like, bro, what the fuck is the deer at? You know what I'm saying? So you know, so now my guy, he getting a little paranoid. He's like, man, I don't know what the fuck. This shit getting kind of weird, man. So man, I ain't smoking none of this shit no more. I'm like, yeah, me neither. You know what I'm saying? So we finna walk toward it, right? So we like, man, we finna walk through this field. So we start cutting through. We start cutting through to the through this fucking farm and trying to make it to the woods. So we walking. Then all of a sudden we hear, "Get the fuck off of my land!" Boom, big ass gunshot. Like, what the fuck? So we take off running. Then we hear dogs, my nigga. We hear dogs, right? So now we like, hold up, bro. I'm too scared to turn around and see how close the dogs is, because you know, if you see how close the motherfuckers is, your legs might freeze up on you. So I'm like, man, fuck that. We running, right? We get to the motherfucking edge of the woods. Get there. Terry, he made it there right before me. I get there. We run about maybe 10 feet into the woods, right? We catch our breath. We hold on to a tree. Look back. Ain't nothing but woods. Ain't no fucking farm, bro. It's gone. It was like it was never fucking there, my nigga. So now, me and this nigga like, bro, what the fuck did we just smoke, bro? How the fuck is me and you seeing the same crazy shit? And he was like, man, I don't know. He's like, man, what the fuck was that? So we like, bro, I don't know, man. You think we should tell somebody this shit, man? They gonna think we crazy. So me and him talking like, bro, don't tell nobody this shit, man. Fuck it. So we like, all right, we ain't telling nobody. So we leave and we steady walking through the woods, right? Because now we pissed because, like, bro, how the fuck did this happen? It's one thing if one person is seeing this shit, but two niggas are seeing this. So we walk through the woods. We end up back at Park Edge, right? And so now we go to my guy Jason's house. And we like, man, we got to tell somebody, bro. I got to tell Jason this shit. So he like, man, all right, let's tell Jason. So my nigga Jason, he an asshole. So he fucking with us. He know we scared and he know we hide. So we tell him the whole story what I just told you. And this nigga say, Dad, they know. So now we like, well, what the fuck? So we take off running, right? You know, but he just fucking with us though, because he thinking we wild because we hide. So we take off running, go back to my crib, shit like that. And a little while later, everybody come outside and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, man, Jason said y'all niggas is hallucinating this shit, man. Talking about you niggas is running from white folks on the farm and shit, man, and dogs and shit and all this shit. I'm like, man, nah, man. Just some wild shit happened. So we go down, we get to talking, and my guy Hashim say, man, hey, bro, you know who y'all should talk to? Y'all should talk to Kid and Steve. The Kid and Steve was these two white boys, right? Now, they had a sister named Miranda. She was a generation ahead of us. She was like 20 or something, right? And her friends had the legend of this Farmer Brown shit. So we go talk to Kid and Steve, and they tell their sister to come out and talk. So she like, oh yeah, you guys saw Farmer Brown. And we're like, the fuck is Farmer Brown? And she was like, I told you guys about this a long time ago. She was like, it's not for everybody's not gonna see it. You only see it every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? She was like, but yeah, it's a farm and blah blah blah. She was like, if you start walking through the woods, you might end up on this farm and shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck? How the fuck? I said, look, we ran through the woods, through his farm, turned around, the farm gone. She's like, yeah, it happens like that, crazy shit. So I'm like, man, this is bullshit, man. This can't be real. This shit cannot be real. It gotta be some type of logical explanation for this shit, right? So I basically did some research and found out plenty motherfuckers from that area had some wild ass story. It's just that most people didn't want to talk about it because they didn't want to sound crazy. So nobody wanted to talk about it. It was like, man, I ain't talking about this shit, man. Man, I ain't leave that shit alone, bro. Stop talking about that shit, man. That's what everybody would say. So I'm like, all right, man, y'all niggas acting like the uncle who used to molest people and shit. Like, leave that shit alone, man. This has been in the past. Leave it alone. Stop talking about this shit, man. Like, nobody want to deal with this shit. This is some serious supernatural weirdo shit. Motherfucking Farmer Brown, we got to find this nigga and kill him. You know what I'm saying? I want Farmer Brown to fuck up out of here. But yeah, man, that's some real shit that happened. And now listen, I don't know what the fuck that was to this day. You know, but all I know is me and the homie saw the same shit Me and him saw the same shit. Other people had seen some weird shit. I don't know if that was a time portal. I don't know if it was a motherfucking. I don't know what it was, to be honest with you. But it's some weird shit that happened.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Queen 71 slide through the super chat. You know what I'm saying? You know we definitely appreciate the love, Queen. She said, sleep paralysis. Shout out to the brownie man. That girl crazy, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We had some brownies and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Queen said we had a little piece of shit. She was like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think. I thought it stayed there. We had a bet going on. If she ate it or not. You know what I'm saying? You see her. Shout out to the brownie, man.
Man, I can't fuck with them brownies. Them shit creep up on you too tough.
Sometimes they do. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes they do, man. Sometimes they do. You gotta eat them in moderation. Okay, man. My story is when I first got to Rain City. Very first got to Rain City, man. I was still in elementary school. I stayed across the street from like one of the hoods in Rain City and shit. So, you know, it being a hood, we all go to the same school. We all walk to school. You know, you see everybody in the hood and shit. Plus, it's right across the street. That's where all the kids at. That's where you go play at and shit. Man, they had this light-skinned chick. I thought she was fine. You know what I'm saying? Thought she was fine like shit. She was liking on me. I was liking on her. One day, we was going to go to her crib. She was like, you want to come to the crib? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. So I was telling one of my homies I'm going to go over there. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga said, damn, you must not be scared of ghosts.
Right.
I said, what? Fuck you mean not scared of ghosts? What? He was like, nah, you'll see. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like curious and shit. So I go to one of her girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, man, what the fuck is... What's up with her crib and shit? And, you know, this was like the friend that didn't really like me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ain't nothing, but, you know, she got the smirk. Didn't even know, like, you know what I'm saying? So then I talked to the friend that's cool with me. And she was like, yeah, Red, it's a ghost in her house. I said, nigga, what? How y'all just gonna say... Y'all be lying, like, can't say the darndest things. She was like, nah, for real. It's a ghost in there. Like, we be chilling and the cabinets be open and slamming it. I say, y'all just be chilling in there? I'm not talking to the chick I like. I'm talking to her. Like, what the fuck? She was like, what you mean? Ain't nowhere else for us to really chill? I'm like, man, hell no. She was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then what else she told me? I said, so why the fuck don't they just move? She like, Red, this is the hood. Where they gonna move to? You know what I'm saying? Cause you know me, I'm thinking like shit, it's a ghost in here. I'm not staying here.
Right.
And I'm putting my foot down. I sleep outside. If I sleep inside, I'm not going to sleep around this shit. Right. Like, the fuck? But you know, that's just me, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she said that. Now I'm like, okay. I talked to the chick. I was still gonna go through it. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yo, you wanna come kick it? And I was like, yeah. We get to the bottom of the joint, about to go upstairs. She was like, look, before we go upstairs, I gotta let you know.
Right.
I said, man, y'all play too much. You know what I'm saying? Y'all play entirely too much. I wound up backing the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? You come kick it at my crib.
Right.
Cause you know what? I don't like how all this is playing out. Plus, you know, her crib was a chill spot. So, you know what I'm saying? I know it was a lot of bitches there. They all like to chill there. But it's haunted. I'm trying to get some pussy, and I be goddamn if I fuck up getting some pussy by some spirit in here trying to protect you. You know what? Right. Let's just go to the crib. You know what I'm saying? And I wound up playing it that way. I didn't. I didn't believe, but I believed enough to not want to find out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one of those stories to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I can say. I had another one. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it's like a kitchen story too. But it was chilling with a white dude. You know what I'm saying? Had a white boy homie. He stayed in Alexandria. You know what I'm saying? In Alexandria, Virginia and shit. This nigga stove used to cut on. Like gas stove. Knob turned and shit, OG. You know what I'm saying? I was over there smoking with him. The first time it happened, I'm like, yo, nigga, you left your I go use the bathroom. I come back, the stove on. Nothing on it.
Right.
I turned the motherfucker. I'm like, nigga, you left your stove on. He's like, trying to play it. This is what made me leave. Because the nigga try to play it off and shit. Like, for real?
Right.
Nah, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? We smoking this shit to get the shit. Then, you know how it be like you smoking, we all laugh and shit, be the dead silence and shit for a quick second. I hear the motherfucker tat, 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 tat. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you turning the motherfucker on.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I said, what the fuck? I go back. You know what I'm saying? Me and him go back, and the motherfucker stove's on. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, man, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with the stove. And he turned the knob. Ain't no fucking knob turned on his own.
Right.
You know what?
Ain't no way.
I'm gonna holler at you, bro. I'm gonna holler at you. I'm not gonna say what's going on in here. I don't know. Maybe you got a gas problem. I don't want to be around your gas leak. Look, man, I'm gonna go.
You're right.
I can't fade you, man. I can't fade you. I'm gone, man. I'm gone. I had to make moves. No bullshit.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you some shit. This ain't necessarily a ghost story. This is some, but I don't know if this is supernatural or what. But, bro, I met the king of all rats before. You ever seen the movie Ben and Willard and all that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, that type shit, bro. This is the smartest rat I ever seen. Now, I take pride in killing mice, rats, squirrels, all that shit. I murks it. You know what I'm saying? I take pride in murking the motherfuckers, right? So, like I don't know, this was like the super rat or some shit. But I see, like, this is what happened. One day I'm sitting in my car, in my driveway, and I'm talking to somebody on the phone. It's dark, but I see something moving in the driveway. And it's coming from the neighbor's backyard, and it creep over past my car. And that's when I can see it's a fucking rat, right? A big dumbass rat. Now, this motherfucker creeps over and goes into this hole that he got for himself in my front yard, right? Just leading underneath the porch. So he dug some hole to go underneath the porch. I'm like, what the fuck, a rat? Like, yo, okay, you dead. You out of here. This is what I'm saying in my head, right? So, and I keep all that kind of weapons on deck for rats, poison, all that shit. So I go get some poison, and I put some poison down the hole. Some little cubes and shit. Little cubes of little poison and shit, food blocks, right? Put that shit down the hole, right? So the next morning, I get up, go outside, I look at the hole, ain't no green poison cubes down there. So I'm like, okay, bet. He done took them shits down to his little lair, and he finna eat them shits and be dead as a bitch, right? So I didn't see him for a couple days. But when I go out to feed my dogs one day, I'm finna let my dogs out. This motherfucking rat, no bullshit, I swear to you, this motherfucking rat then went into the garage with the fucking poison and put the motherfuckers on the floor in the garage to try to murk my dogs, bro. Now tell me how I fuck a rat, bro. This motherfucker dropped the poison off by my dogs, homie. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? Because I'm the only person who deal with poison. So ain't nobody, my yard guy, he don't deal with the poison. I'm the only nigga who do that. And I ain't never had no poison by my dog. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? I see the shit on the floor. I pick that shit up, take it, throw it in the trash. I'm looking around, checking, like, what the fuck is this? And it was 2 cubes, the same amount that I put down that hole. So I'm like, okay, all right, maybe I'm tripping, right? I'm like, maybe I'm bugging. maybe some other shit happened. I'm trying to rationalize this shit. So now I'm still trying to catch this motherfucking rat. You know, when you see a rat, you try to get rid of his ass before his ass end up in the fucking crib somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I had my yard guy patch up that hole and put some cement, right? Put some cement down there. So I put some more motherfucking poison down the hole, and then he put some like cement shit down there and patched up some other stuff that he seen, you know, around the yard. Like, okay, yeah, you know, that motherfucker come back. And I put some bait stations and shit out there with different bait and all that kind of shit, whatever, right? So boom, the next day, the hole is back dug up, right? The cement has been pushed over to the side, like fuck the cement, and the 2 blocks of poison is sitting in the front yard, like fuck you type shit. So I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, bro? So my yard guy, he like, yo, man, this is a smart ass fucking rat, man. What the fuck is going on? I said, man, I don't know what the fuck. This fucking rat here got problems with me though, right? And I'm fucking him up. It's personal. So I'm trying to figure out different ways to kill this motherfucker. Now, I got like pellet guns, right? Pellet rifles and shit, but them is only good if you catch the rat while he walking and shit. You got the gun. Ain't no be doing no good to see him outside and you got to go in the house and get the rifle and shit. And then plus, if your neighbors see you with the motherfucker, they gonna, you know how these people is, oh, it's a black man with a fucking rifle and dumb shit. So anyway, I'm like, okay, I gotta figure something out. I gotta figure something the fuck out. So I started doing shit like we patched up the holes again, right? Trying to disrupt his little routine and shit like that. I took some bleach, poured bleach all on the little trails and shit, trying to fuck up his scent trail and all that kind of shit. I did all kind of weird shit, trying to fuck with this, get this rat out of here. And he's a big dumbass rat, bro. He like the size of a squirrel, big fat ass rat, right? So anyway, I don't see the nigga for like a week. So my yard guy said, hey, bro, I think that rat is gone. So I ain't seen him. Like, ain't no more holes around the yard and shit either. Right? I said, all right, bet. Yeah, his pussy ass dead. He must have ate some of them blocks. His ass dead. You know what I'm saying? A week later, I see this nigga across the street chilling. This nigga across the street in my neighbor's yard. He set up shop in my neighbor's yard. So I'm mad at the motherfucker. I was like, yo, this motherfucker just running through the hood like it's a fucking joke. I'm glad he away from my shit. But you over here, now you fuck with my I had to go by my neighbor's house. I said, bro, this fucking rat is over in your yard. It's the same rat, bro. He was like, oh, how you know? I said, it's the same motherfucker. He fucking with me, bro. He think it's a game, bro. He's smart. I'm like, yo, bro, this motherfucking rat is smart, bro. I'm telling you. So I tell my neighbor and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we concoct, we come up with a scheme and shit. Now my neighbor, he got a lot of cats and shit. And he be letting his cats roam around outside and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. Yeah, so his cats end up catching that motherfucker and dealing with him. You know what I'm saying? They caught his ass. And yeah, boy, I'm telling you, when he called me one day in the morning, I would take my kids to school. He called me. He was like, my neighbor said, hey, Kevin, yeah, that rat, yeah, Max got him. Max, that's his cat. He said, Max got him. Yeah, he killed him. I said, where? I said, where you at? He said, he's out here in the driveway. I said, yeah, keep him right there till I pull back up. Man, I pulled back up, went over there and danced on that motherfucker. Like, you bitch ass motherfucker. Don't you ever bring your pussy ass back over here. Tell your homeboy. And I stomped this bitch ass. Fuck out of here. Shit. Motherfucker think you smart.
Hell no.
Anyway, they ain't had nothing to do with nothing. But I'm just telling you, motherfucker, it's some smart ass rats out here. I'm just letting y'all know.
Facts, man. You that nigga went to war.
Right.
Why you didn't let the dogs try to get him?
Man, because, you know, my dogs will get at him, but when he kind of scared me, I ain't gonna lie. When he put that poison in the garage, I said, yo, this motherfucker here ain't no joke. This is a different type of rat. He trying to murk my dogs. He knew I was trying to kill him, and he knew not to eat that poison. So this is a smart rat. He took that shit into the garage and said, here, this for the dogs. I'm telling you, bro, that's the only way. He the only person who could have done it. Motherfucking dirty ass rat. So at that point, I said, I'm keeping my dogs away from this motherfucker, man. This motherfucker, he on some other type time.
Max got him though. Max got him.
Yeah, the cat murked his ass.
This nigga, wow. This nigga, I ain't never really had I ain't never had no rat problems. You know what I'm saying? I had a mouse problem I went to war with. You know what I'm saying? I stickied up everything. Man, you ever put sticky traps everywhere and then the motherfucker still get out?
Sticky traps?
Yeah, man, I set up some sticky traps. This nigga went around that shit like a jungle gym.
Nah.
Motherfucker.
You got the wrong traps, bro.
Nah. Then I wanted to know. It was me. I set it up wrong. Then I wound up setting that motherfucker up right and caught his ass. Next thing you know, nah, nigga. Think about it, nigga.
Yeah.
What's wrong with your bitch ass?
That's
you
what
think
they do.
Gonna save you? You think I'm gonna save you? You think someone gonna beat you out? I should rip your motherfucking ass off this motherfucker. I should not. You know what I'm saying? To leave half of you still stuck to the paper, you little bitch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I had those type of issues and shit. But I ain't never really had to deal with no rat. Thank God. I ain't never had to deal with them.
Yeah. Them rats, bro, they vicious. That's why I say I think that rat was like punishment. That was like the spirit of all the rats I had dealt with, or mice and shit, because I tortured them motherfuckers. Like, if I catch them motherfuckers slipping, I set traps and baits for them. If I catch them motherfuckers on a glue trap, and like you said, they be doing all that weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got your ass. I torture you. It ain't enough for a glue trap. You know what I'm saying? I get that glue trap, catch their asses, give me a glove, pick up that trap, and I set their motherfucking asses on fire. Fuck them. And let this be a lesson to you, your homeboys. Don't bring your pussy ass back around my property no more. You know what I'm saying? Leave them out there stinking. You know what I'm saying? And then that king rat came around. He was revenge.
See, I do all kinds of. I pour barbecue sauce on the nigga. You wanted food, didn't you, nigga? Drown, nigga. Mm-hmm. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I go sit in the trash and think about that.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your punk ass. That should be, I'll be understanding that one. How dare you have the audacity to come running around this motherfucker like it's just, like this just a place. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
treat my house like Jerry from Tom and Jerry shit. You just got a hole. You just come through whenever. Just like
yeah, in and out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? In the kitchen making big ass sandwiches and shit.
Right.
Shit. Fuck going on, man? Fuck out of here with that shit, man. Yeah. Hell no. All right. You got any? Let me ask you this, because I heard a story from an African lady at my job and shit. African lady said she had a great grandma that was very wealthy, but she was very wealthy. She had a cousin, and it was a cousin, a brother, and one of her sisters was very jealous of her, and they went to the witch doctor or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, grandma was very, very healthy all the time. You know what I'm saying? They went to the witch doctor, and then all of a sudden, the grandma got ill, and she was ill for about 2 years. And, like, right before she passed, the last 6 months before she passed, she kept saying that these 3 motherfuckers did it to her. Right? Mm-hmm. Out the blue. You know what I'm saying? Right before she passed. These motherfuckers don't say shit. They move on with their life. Then about 4 years later, they start getting sick. And as they get sick right before they pass, they keep saying, leave me alone. They calling out their sister name, saying, leave me alone, like they see her. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the lady was telling me. And then we get to talking about the supernatural shit and all that. And it make me question, right? About reality or not, because the brain is the most powerful muscle in the body.
Right.
And the brain do things that's very unimaginable. Is it unlocking certain chambers in your brain that make you see that type of shit? Or is it really just some shit on Earth? And the reason I ask OG is because they be saying these spirits be running around scaring people, make you kill yourself and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? you did wrong by this person, and they spirit come back and haunt you, and they get back at you, right? That's what the deal be, right? But why is there so many white people here? Because they did the most. They don't what? It just lose me. You know what I'm saying? Because the population shouldn't be that much with all the wrong that motherfuckers have done. You know what I'm saying? So you let me know, OG. Is this something in the brain, or you know, am I tripping?
I personally think that shit. I believe in that shit. I think it works, but it only works if you believe in the shit. Because if you like fuck that shit, then it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker tell you they cursed you, or you don't believe in curses, then you ain't looking. Like if you fall down the steps and shit and break your leg, you ain't even thinking about the curse. You like, goddamn fucking stair. I know I should have fixed that stair last year. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you believe in the curse, now you like, God damn, that bitch told me she was gonna curse me. You know? So it's about if the shit don't, if you don't believe in the shit, then it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But certain cultures and customs got superstitions and shit, and they believe in shit like that. So, you know, it becomes a reality for them. You know what I mean? But I think it's a lot of shit that's out here that's unexplained. The human brain, like you said, is capable of all kinds of shit, man. And we don't even use most of our brain. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the people who do use a lot of their brain can see a lot of shit that a lot of us can't see. You know what I'm saying? And they got good intuition on certain things and shit like that. You know what I mean? And other people might think they spooky as fuck, or you know, these motherfuckers talk to spirits and all that kind of shit. It's just different. You know, and then you got motherfuckers who they might have a brain malfunction. You know what I'm saying? Because that can happen too. Motherfucker can have a brain malfunction. Like you can be doing so much research until you drive yourself crazy. You can tap into some other shit, and now you don't know you can't differentiate between what's real and what's fantasy. You know what I'm saying? And now you become weird and shit, all fucked up. You be like making good sense for 5 seconds, then you start talking about some shit that don't make no sense. You know, motherfucker like, yeah, man, Bill Russell, one of the greatest sinners of all time. You know what I'm saying? Bill Russell, you know what I'm saying? It's a shame he should have never assassinated Malcolm X though. That's the problem. If he wouldn't have shot, I'm like, what you talking about, bro? Like, yeah. See, you don't know nothing about that. Like, all right, nigga, you crazy. He was making sense, and you talking about him being one of the greatest sinners. Now you talking about assassinating Malcolm. Okay, nigga, fuck up out of here, bro.
That's. I mean, you know, like I said, I it's hard for me. I respect it. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. If it is something that's mental, whatever you got cooking and that you see, you know what I'm saying, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? That's your shit. I'm not gonna try to correct you. It's not for me to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I have my own way of thinking in my own way of, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I do, you know what I'm saying? Because I respect the ancestors and shit. So I can't say that it ain't. You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy. It gotta be something. Somebody I feel like be still protecting me. So, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me ask you this. Hold on. Salute to the homie Phenomenal Mexican. Slide through the super chat, baby. Definitely appreciate the love, family. For shit show, you know what I'm saying? He said, 78, maybe your great grandma was DNA brain memory.
I don't know. I think that
was it the same picture?
No, it wasn't. That's the thing. If it was the same picture, then I could justify, like, maybe I saw that picture when I was a kid or something.
Oh, but it was the lady.
But it was different. So, yeah.
Same outfit? No, not even the same outfit?
No, not the same outfit at all. Only thing I recognized was her face and her smile.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what the thing was. I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So, yeah. But, you know, I don't put nothing past that shit, bro. It's a lot of shit that can't be explained. You know, motherfuckers, like, for instance, like, some people don't believe in certain shit, like, but I know what I've seen. my auntie had a boyfriend one time. I ain't gonna say his name, but she was dating this dude, and he was cool. He was a little bit older than us, like maybe like 10 years older than us or whatever. But he used to kick it with us and shit like that, whatever. But he was with my auntie. Now, he was ripping and running in the streets, fucking with different bitches and shit. We all knew he was fucking with different bitches, whatever. But my auntie was in love with him, like, and she wanted him to love her and be for her. My auntie used to go down to Mississippi and go to work roots and shit. She go down to Mississippi, get her some shit, you know what I'm saying? Some cash, some spells and shit, come her ass back to Milwaukee. Now, all I know is this nigga changed his whole script. This nigga, we used to go over there by my auntie house, and we finna smoke and shit. And this nigga, he be normal, like when we just chilling, drinking and smoking. But when it come time to go, the nigga like he can't leave the fucking crib like a little weird ass slave nigga or something. Like he like hey, he like, nah, man, let's just chill here, man. Let's chill here, like bro, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And so after a while, we like, bro, you can't, like, you somebody looking for you or something? He like, nah, man. I just don't feel like going nowhere, right? And my auntie be sitting there with a smile on her face, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this about, right? So then the nigga used to, he started acting like a sucker, like a mark, like every time we having a conversation about something, he always like kissing my auntie ass, right? So like if we talk about something, we like, oh man, shit, Buffy the Body was cold as fuck. This nigga be like, man, well, nobody look better than my baby. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he never act like this before. This nigga turned to a straight mark ass nigga, bro. And so I'm like, bro, she did something to this nigga, bro. She done worked some roots on this nigga. She done put some shit in his spaghetti. This nigga all fucked up. This nigga up there, he was never that type of nigga. Now all of a sudden, the nigga ordering motherfucking flowers and shit. He doing all this shit. And then my auntie, this the kicker though. She talking to him real rough in a way she never talked to him before. She talking to this nigga like he a straight bitch ass slave nigga or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll say some shit like to him, oh, did you go to the store and give me a Diet Coke yet? And he was like, oh, you didn't tell me, you wanted me to go to the store and get you a Diet Coke. Do I need to tell you, motherfucker? Don't you know I drink Diet Coke? Do I need to fucking tell you? And we be sitting there looking like, auntie, come on, you talking to this man like that? This nigga be like, I'm sorry, baby. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's my auntie, no doubt. But nigga, what the fuck happened in a month that you acting like this? She worked some roots on this nigga, bro. She had to. This nigga walking around here like a zombie, bro.
Yeah. Salute to Phenomenal Basket back in the super chat, man. He say 78. Maybe your great grandma. Hold on, no. That's the wrong one. Hold on, I gotta click on the other one. My bad. There you go. He say they say your brain stores all your family's past. Hey, man, yeah, that could be. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. Because I do be wanting to tap into that type of shit to know about all that. OG said he don't want to leave the house. He was a player before,
right?
And now he don't leave the house, bro.
Like, I'm telling you, like the drastic change in his personality didn't make no sense. It wasn't like, you know how some niggas play the game like they get caught cheating or fucking off, and then they gotta kiss their woman ass for a little while. That wasn't his case. He wasn't that type of nigga who gave a fuck. So, like, what the fuck happened that this nigga is like acting like a fucking zombie now? So we were laughing at this nigga like, what the fuck happened to this nigga, bro? And my auntie just always had this creepy ass smile on her face, bro. And this how I found out, because I suspected she worked some roots on him, but I was kind of jokingly saying it. But this how I found out she really did that shit. So my mom called me one day, and she's like, hey, son, where you been? And where you going? Or whatever, or some shit. And I said, oh, I'm just got back from auntie house or whatever. She's like, I don't like you going over there all the time like that. I said, what? She's like, well, you know your auntie, you know that kind of stuff she into. I don't like you going over there because she get mad at people, and so she get mad at you, then people start acting funny, and she be doing stuff. I said, what you mean, ma? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be involved with the little female cat fighting in the family and shit. She's like, boy, the auntie be going down south working roofs on people. Stay from over there. I said, shit. That's the last. Hey, you ain't got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry about me.
Hey man, say man. That is definitely true indeed. I don't know. I've heard stories that my mom said. She said all of them were bad people. That's how she tell me. She's like, I ain't gonna tell you all the stuff. She's like, they used to have me do. My uncle, not my uncle, but my uncle's father is not my mom's father. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and he younger, so you know what I'm saying. He was the more recent dude, and they side of the family know that type of shit, and all of them was You know what I'm saying? They stayed.
Mm-hmm.
That's how from New Orleans and shit. But yeah, they was wild out there, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yeah, man, hell no, I had to get away from them. My aunt didn't like none of them at all. She never went around.
So bro, they got motherfucking all kind of talismans and mojo bags and shit. Yeah. Man, my mama's side of the family, everybody stay protected with some type of mojo bag and shit. And you know, some what they call them Tobies and shit like that. Some type of little good luck charm they keep around, protect themselves from that kind of shit. Cause I got a few people in my family that fuck with that shit heavy. You know what I'm saying? Two of my aunties do. I got a great aunt that fuck with it heavy. But most of the younger generation that forgot and they just ain't into it and shit like that. But yeah, they fuck with that shit heavy.
Okay, so we talk about supernatural. I do gotta ask this one. I gotta ask you about this one. What's your thoughts on aliens and UFOs and motherfuckers that's not from this planet being on the planet and shit? You know what I'm saying? Because that's another part of supernatural that rarely get talked about. You know what I'm saying? When I told somebody I was doing this and it was supernatural, said, "Oh man, you got it." So I had to make sure I asked. You know what I'm saying? Is that legit? Is that people fucking around? What's your thoughts?
I think that I believe in aliens and extraterrestrial life on other planets. I believe that shit. Now, I don't believe in or know of life in our galaxy, our solar system, but space is a big ass place, man. It's like this is just one solar system we live in under this sun, but there's other solar systems, other suns, other planets that's rotating around stars and shit. That shit is out there. Man, ain't no fucking way we the only motherfucking life forms out here and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then life as we know it is only as we know it. It could on another planet, life might be something different. You know what I'm saying? Life might be a motherfucking fart out this bitch. We don't know what the fuck is going on out here. So it's different, bro. But I believe in that shit. I don't know about aliens being among us and shit. I wouldn't get caught up into that. Like reptilian people and all. I don't get caught up in all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But
not even the shit in the grass where the nigga make a footprint like the spaceship took off and made the grass print.
I mean that shit creepy. That shit is creepy. But some of that shit can be hoaxes too, though. Some of that shit can be hoaxes, but some of it probably is real. I don't know. But I just figure this, man. If aliens come here and they mad at somebody, they're gonna be mad at white folk. They ain't thinking about us. They're gonna be mad at white folk. So I ain't tripping on
it. Hey, that's you. I never put that part into it, and that's in like damn near every alien movie you see.
Yeah,
it ain't no nigga that they be mad at. You know what I'm saying? All conflict be with the white boy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're gonna be mad at the white folks. Aliens come here with their little ships and shit. They're gonna try to send some niggas to fight them motherfuckers like they always do. Try to send us all the send-offs and shit.
Yeah,
go up there. If I want them to send me. Some aliens pop up over here. I want them motherfuckers to send me to go negotiate or go fight them and watch what happens. I'm gonna cop a plea. I'm gonna set a deal up to save black people. Everybody else, y'all up out of here. Y'all didn't make it. Y'all should have sent a good negotiator. Cause my job, I'm finna go up in that motherfucker. Like, look here, man. We ain't did shit, bro. We used to own this planet, and the white folk took it from us, man. Look, y'all, look here. Y'all fucked them up, bro. Fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? We right with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Take us back to Planet X out this motherfucker.
Hell nah. I ain't go front, man. When it comes to that shit, I be thinking that it might be something that unless see, it's two things with me. I just said the brain could tap into shit, right? But it's some shit that is unexplained. Why do the pyramids equal up with the certain stars in the exactly? You know what I'm saying? Someone had to teach you that type of shit. Like all over. You know what I'm saying? The coordinates be exact. You know what I'm saying? So it's shit like that, like you know what I'm saying? Certain technologies and shit that a nigga didn't have. Like how the fuck y'all do this just on y'all own? And
this is the thing though. We gotta remember this though, Red. Right. Remember how we talked about earlier the human brain, how amazing it is. Okay. We gotta remember this too, bro. Black people have devolved as people. We have devolved. Black people used to do all kind of amazing, great shit. It was the people that came out them caves and hills. They was better fighters than what we was because they was better savage. They was more savage. We was all these peaceful people and all this old dumb shit. These motherfuckers, barbarians, come out of here. We could call ourselves trying to civilize them. These motherfuckers put the royal fuck to us. And then they killed all the people with the knowledge out of pure jealousy. They killed the people with the knowledge. They killed the teachers. They killed the elders, right? Then give you their own interpretation of the hieroglyphics. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, this right here means nigger, and this means this, and this. Man, shut the fuck up, right? They killed all them people, bro. So when niggas be tripping like, oh, it's black people over here, black people over there, bro. Black people was sailing ships, fucking thousands of years ago, bro. Motherfucker was sailing ships. We been knew the earth was round. White folks thought the earth was flat. They trying to bring that shit back now. Talking about flat earth and shit. Man, we been knew all this shit. We understood star constellations. We knew all this stuff going back thousands of years. We understood the universe, the sun, the stars. Motherfuckers was getting free from slavery using the stars. We been knew this. White folks just now. So now we trying to figure out, man, how do you do this? How do you do that? It's we can't fathom this shit because they done polluted our brain, bro. They got us all fucked up. We think like them. We ain't in our right mind.
Yeah, that's facts. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. That's why I said, could it be the brain or could it be? And I also say, you know what I'm saying, who taught us? How the fuck did you? Man, some amazing shit. It could just be like I said. It's hard to. It's a thin line to me between the natural brain and motherfucking supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
For real, and that's why I had to ask, because nowadays, you know, niggas be filming, oh, it's a UFO in the sky and this and that. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? If they was really here, they came for some smoke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it'd be they would come. They made it here before we made it there. What the fuck are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So it'd be hard, but at the same time, was one here a long time ago and taught the shit and dipped out? You know what I'm saying? No, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just so many questions. It leads to so many questions and shit. So that's why I'm just like,
yeah, it's possible. It's possible that alien, extraterrestrial life came here and kicked it with us. That's why I say if they come back, they fucking up white folks. They ain't fucking with us. We was here when they was here last time, probably. Man, ain't nobody. Man, come on, bro. We was the ones. We had all this shit. We had civilization. We had monuments from the ancient world that's still standing tall. Where they monuments at? They so great, right? They know how to build shit today, but in the ancient world, where are these monuments? You don't see no monuments nowhere with these people. These people just got here, bro. They ain't got no ancient nothing.
They got Stonehenge.
Man, that ugly ass shit, man. The motherfucking kids can do that shit, man. Put some rocks on top of each other. First Lego set ever. That's the first Lego set. That ain't no damn pyramid. That shit ain't nothing.
Damn. You call that shit the Lego set, man. That's fucked up. Oh man, but I mean, you do make sense though. I even seen a nigga carving the face and plant the face, you know what I'm saying? And that's better than that shit. So, in the world science project, well, what's that? Arts and crafts, these niggas get a 0.
Mm-hmm.
For real. They said they ain't got no monuments that stand.
Yeah, I believe in that shit though. I believe in extraterrestrials. I like them type of sci-fi movies, alien type movies, and I like that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Stargate, I used to love the movie Stargate. I ain't like the show, but the movie Stargate, the first one, I liked that joint. Thought it was a cool little concept and shit. But even though it's a lot of propaganda in them type of movies and shit, because white folks always trying to justify the existence of anything black that's great from the past, they justify it by talking about aliens taught us some shit because we couldn't have did it on our own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Aliens taught us some shit. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. We taught you motherfuckers. That's a fact. So we can't just be the guys of the earth. We have to be taught by somebody else and shit. You motherfuckers, we taught you motherfuckers how to read, how to wash your ass properly. We taught motherfuckers how to farm, how to fucking domesticate cattle. We taught you motherfuckers all this shit. This is a proven fact. Mathematics.
OG, see, you know what tripped me out with that shit when they try to say aliens taught us? This is why I be saying I don't know if it's the brain or if someone did, right? Why didn't they teach you?
Right.
Where the fuck was you at?
Right.
Why didn't you get taught? How did we get this now? Even if they did, why would they give it to us and not you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the motherfuckers over there, I'm telling you, bro, I won't go too deep into that shit, but they was over there on some bullshit, man. And black people, because we got good hearts, we always trying to help somebody and shit, especially them folks, because we feel sorry for them. We want to help them and shit. And then these motherfuckers get a little knowledge and turn on you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Snatch your ass up.
In the heartbeat. Okay. I know this is not a movie joint, and maybe we should do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to ask you anyway. Give me your favorite UFO movie or alien or, extraterrestrial movie.
Extraterrestrial movie.
Just one.
Damn, my favorite one there. Shit. Damn, that's hard to just pick one. I gotta pick two, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Predator. The Predator is my shit. The first one. I like all of them, but the first one. And it's a movie called A Brother from Another Planet. You gotta watch that joint.
A Brother from Another Planet.
I think it came out in the 80s or the late 80s. Brother from Another Planet. Real good movie. It might be weak now, because I watched it as a kid a lot. But I ain't never watched it as an adult. It might be weak. You know how you watch stuff as a grown-up and shit don't hit different when you get grown and shit. You like, man, what the fuck is this shit I used to watch? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, shit. Like, they wrong for that, man. I thought this was real.
Right.
Yeah. You ain't lying. Salute to the family Afro Rican G, man. Slide through the super chat, man. Show love, man.
Salute. Yo, he said
you definitely appreciate the love, man. Yeah, he said Alien 1, man. Okay, look. I agree with the general, man. The Predator is my favorite extraterrestrial movie, no doubt. Even to the new one. Did you see the new one, OG?
Yeah, called Prey. I seen that joint.
Man, all them shits is hard to me. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Because it's like the same concept, but different shit every time. You know what I'm saying? Did you see the one before that?
I seen all of them.
You see, remember with the one with the little boy? It was a Predator joint. It was the little boy. He him and his daddy. The Predator came. He wound up. The Predator was about to blow itself up, like how he do. The daddy took the mask and took like a little ball of shit. You know what I'm saying? They give out all the information to the mask, and he ran off. The Predator blow up. After he take the mask, the Secret Service people coming looking for him because he was on a mission. You know what I'm saying? So he mailed the shit back home. His little boy got I want to say Tourette. He's special. His little boy is special.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen this one.
He autistic. Yeah, he autistic. You know what I'm saying? He turned the mask on and shit. Like he able to read the alien code and shit. It makes sense to him. You know what I'm saying? So he turned the shit. It's Halloween. Yeah, we ain't even talking about that. It's Halloween and shit. So he wear the mask and the ball. The nigga swallowed the ball and shit. You know what I'm saying? When the people came, so he got the metal shit on him. You know what I'm saying? One, I guess, weapon. I forgot what it was. And the kid got the mask and shit, and the mask and gun. You know what I'm saying? And he out for Halloween, but he a little young nigga. Some kid tried to pick on him and threw a fucking can or candy in the back of his head, and the motherfucking gun turned and went doom and shot at the little kid, and the motherfucking blew up. And this nigga take off the mask like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So now the real Predator see that the mask is on and shit, the beacon go off. So he come back to Earth looking for him and shit. And the daddy link up with his son and motherfucking save the day type shit. But at the end of the movie, because it wound up being two different type of predators, they explain the shit why it's two different type of predators and shit. But at the end of the movie, the daddy get a predator suit and they got a whole bunch of guns and shit. Make it look like the next movie gonna be fly. This nigga gonna have to fight a whole bunch of them niggas type shit. You know what I'm saying? But they went back in time with Prey. But yeah, if you ain't seen that one, that shit lit. Yeah, that shit lit. Yeah, that's a good one, man. All them joints good to me.
I'm gonna look and see which ones I ain't seen. I thought I seen all of them. I'm gonna check that one out though.
Yeah, you seen the one with Lawrence Fishburne and shit, right?
Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah.
When it was on that other planet and shit.
Yeah, it's one after that. You know what I'm saying? It's the one after that. Yeah, that joint hard, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? No, E.T. don't make you alien. That don't make you. How old you?
What you say?
I said E.T. don't make your list and none of that type of shit.
Nah, fuck E.T., man. E.T. don't make my list, man. As a kid, I thought E.T. was cool because he liked Reese's Pieces. And I fuck with Reese's Pieces heavy. You know what I'm saying? That used to be my go-to snack. You know what I'm saying? That was some of the most. I'm gonna tell you, man. I know this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I fuck with food, so I gotta bring it up. They went to Eminem and told Eminem's, "Hey, we want to use y'all candy in the fucking movie." Eminem like, "Nah, shit sound whack as fuck. You finna fuck up our brand." So they use Reese's Pieces, and fucking the movie blow up. Reese's Pieces take off and shit. Everybody want Reese's Pieces. Eminem's some stupid motherfuckers. Dumbasses.
Eminem's couldn't hold no. E.T. couldn't hold no Eminem's name. You seen his hand?
Yeah. Well, Abel eat Eminem. I'm fucking with you, Abel.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? But Abel, he not a part of that race though. He a different, you know what I'm saying? Same solar system, different planet and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Same solar system.
But I ain't gonna front to you, man. And I'm kind of boy, I'm gonna find something else to flame anyway. But E.T. is the biggest bunch of bullshit I've ever seen in my fucking life, General. This movie is the epitome of white privilege. We find the alien. Can we keep him?
Right.
This nigga wearing wigs and shit.
Yeah, he kidnapped him from his parents and shit.
What the fuck going on out here? Man. Yeah, we just go, yeah. Why they had ET just pick some cotton and shit while they had it there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Clean up,
yeah.
do some chores around this motherfucker. What the fuck is going on out here?
Then they had the fake ass one. The Mac and Me joint came out later.
They going for Mac and Me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, all that shit make me mad, man.
Cocoon was cold too. You remember Cocoon?
What was Cocoon about?
It came out in the 80s and shit. With them these like pods or some shit from outer space had landed in like a pool or some shit, and these old people who used to go swimming at the pool and shit, they started like getting younger and shit from being around.
Yeah,
you remember that shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, Cocoon was my shit. I like that. I like Cocoon. I like the damn. There was a lot of good alien type movies.
Best alien movie. What was it? Attack from Mars.
Attack from Mars.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen that one.
With Jack Nicholson and motherfucking Jim Brown and that motherfucking Foxy Brown in there. It's a whole bunch of people there. It's like an all-star cast from back in the.
It's called Attack from Mars.
Yeah, when the little aliens with the big ass helmet come, when they you can see their brain and they got a clear helmet and you can see their brain. They start murking everything. Man, they come in this motherfucker start murking everything. Man, that shit hilarious. You don't remember that shit?
No, I don't remember. I might remember if I see it, a piece of it, but I don't remember it.
Mars Attack.
Mars Attack. Okay.
Yeah. You don't remember that shit?
Man,
yeah.
No, I missed that one.
I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody say what's up, Chris Ruffin? He said Independence Day. I like Independence Day.
Yeah, Independence Day, nice. And they came up with the new one wasn't that bad neither.
I didn't watch the new one.
Yeah, the new one wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? They did all right.
So was the new one a continuation from the first one or a
remake? It's a continuation. Now it's the little boy. You remember the son? First off, just what? See, y'all gonna make me talk about this shit. Independence Day ain't shit. And when we do this movie review, I'm gonna play to you why this movie ain't shit. If you ever slow down and watch the fire scene with Vivica Fox and the baby jump into the tunnel when the fire coming, if you ever watch that scene in slow motion, general, you will be so pissed off at the whole fucking Independence Day franchise. These cheap fucking bastards, man. They got like a CPR dummy.
That's crazy.
I'm jumping in that joke with a CPR dummy with the motherfucking tight ass little afro and shit. Like, yo, that don't look nothing like Lil Nicky, man, from Fresh Prince. What y'all doing? What the fuck is this shit? They is dead wrong for yo, that scene right there. I'm telling you. If y'all believe me, look that when we talk about, go look that up. That's your homework. Look that shit up, and y'all tell me if I'm fucking lying, man. Y'all got me fucked up. But in the new joint, OG, the little boy grow up. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith died. You know what I'm saying? The little boy grow up. Vivica Fox still in it. He a pilot just like his daddy. The aliens is attacking again. He's supposed to go save Vivica Fox. This is all in the beginning of the movie. He's supposed to save Vivica Fox from the rooftop of a hospital. He go to save her, and motherfucking the hospital collapsed and she fall off the roof, CGI style.
Right.
Saying so, that's how that went. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I said,
you remember the TV series V, the TV series came out in the 80s and shit.
Nah. What was that about?
It was good, man. I can't remember all the details. It was about an alien invasion on planet Earth and shit, and motherfuckers made everybody work for their punk asses and shit, and you know it was like human, reptilian type motherfuckers and shit. That's when niggas start talking all that reptilian shit. Motherfucker, reptiles underneath their skin and shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that was the shit.
The only shit I remember back in the day was Alienation.
Yeah, I remember Alienation.
Yeah.
Niggas with them big dome pieces and shit.
Big ass heads and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like that shit neither. First thing white people want to do, let me fuck it.
Yes. Yeah. White people always trying to fuck on some shit.
You know what I'm saying? God damn. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
You got an asshole, I'm gonna fuck it. That's how they think about shit. If that motherfucker got a dookie shoot, they fuck it. They don't give a fuck what it is.
Oh shit. I mean, I'm just saying, man, God damn. You know what I'm saying? First thing motherfucker, shit crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We be able to on the show shoot the shit, man. All right, man. We you got something for him before we get out of here, OG?
Nah, man. Hey, man. Y'all be good out there today, man. Shit, you know. Friday the 13th. I'm gonna sleep good tonight because I've been tired as fuck. I've been up since 4:30, so I'm gonna give me some good sleep tonight. Relax and shit, you know what I'm talking about? Watch me some kung fu movies or something, fall asleep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna go check the. What was the movie you said? You said the movie earlier. I said I'm gonna have to go. You said it was in the 80s. It was kind of cheesy. You know
Brother from Another Planet.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go check out.
Let me see if it's on YouTube real quick. Hold on, because usually YouTube, sometimes niggas be posting them old ass movies. Let me see.
Yeah, Brother from Another Planet. I might have to go check that one. You know what I'm saying, you say it's.
Let me see.
Black. It's a black movie.
It's a black movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It came out in 1984. Yep, it's on YouTube. It's a few of them. It's one that you got to pay for, but it's other versions that people uploaded and shit.
Okay.
Now, mind you, it was good back in the 80s.
This is made in 84. I understand.
I was a little nigga, you know what I'm saying? So it might, now watching as an adult, you might be like, man, what the fuck is this shit? Fucking dude got on, you know. I don't know. Because that's what I did with rap. I was so embarrassed. You remember a movie called Rat Boy? I know you don't remember that shit.
No.
It was a movie called Rat Boy. Came out in the 80s. As a kid, I loved that movie, right? I thought it was so interesting that this motherfucking little boy was a rat and shit. So, right, he was like, the motherfuckers was going through the woods and found some little rat boy and shit, and was trying to civilize him and all kind of shit. So, I seen it as a kid, and then when I became an adult, I'm telling my wife about it, like, yeah, it's this movie called Rat Boy. You know, yeah, it's one of my favorite movies as a kid, right? And she like, oh, this fucking, we keep talking about this damn movie. So I find it a DVD on Amazon, and I ordered the motherfucker, right, in the mid 2000s. Ordered the motherfucker, shit come, I make the whole house sit down and watch Rat Boy. Man, that shit sucked royal ass, bro. I was so embarrassed, bro. I'm like, what the fuck they do to this movie? My wife was cracking up like, this shit is trash. I'm like, oh! I'm like, yo, this shit was good when I was a kid and shit. I don't know what the fuck happened. They must have switched it up. This must be the weak ass cut. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Hell nah. Nah, man. Nah. See, I don't know. It ain't. I try not to. You know what do that to me? Now that I'm grown, no bullshit. RoboCop.
Yeah, RoboCop super trash now.
Man, when I was a kid, RoboCop was that shit.
Yeah.
Now, like, what the fuck?
Nigga, slow as fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying? Even when they tried to speed him up, the movie got trash.
Yeah.
He was wrong for that.
Yeah, he was super trash, man. Oh, you know what? A movie I watched yesterday, bro, that pissed me off so much, man. I ain't seen this since the 90s, right? Remember that movie called The Crush?
What is it about?
It's about this fucking dude, a grown ass man, 28 years old. He's like some type of writer, and he moved into town and he got a fucking this new job and shit. But he need a place to stay, so he go rent out this guest house. These people guest house, but they got a 14-year-old daughter, and she fast is a, you know what I'm saying, little hot mess. You know what I'm saying? She keep prancing her little ass around dude and shit, trying to get some dick and shit. He like, yo, get the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? Youngin, you know, but she steady playing with him and shit. And his dumb ass keep allowing the little bitch to play with him. And then he fuck around, did some dumb shit, and let the girl kiss him. So then he gets scared, like, okay, I fucked up, you know. He try to back up from her, you know. But this bitch won't let him back up. She wilding. Bitch came to the nigga job, bro. She came to this nigga job acting like they was in a relationship, like they been fucking. Slapped the shit out of him in his job in front of everybody. She was like, you too busy at your job kissing ass to care about me? He was like, what? And she slapped the fuck out dude hard as a bitch, bro. bro. It was so fucked up. I'm like, yo, this nigga is stupid as fuck. Man, he was doing so much dumb shit in that movie, man. Like, bro, that should be a mandatory movie for all men to watch, for real. Like, that's just horrible. This motherfucker went out like a straight sucker.
God damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's brutal,
Sheesh, man. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, man. Yeah, we go definitely have to chop this one up, man. We gonna have to find. I got one. I got some. I got a couple. You know what I'm saying? Ideas. We gonna definitely have to bring it back, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
For sure, man. But yeah, man. It's been a good one, OG. I gotta get ready to make moves my goddamn self. So salute to the chat for sliding through, fucking with us. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Salute to the super chat. You already know we appreciate the love for shit show. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the mighty LDBC. You know what I'm saying? It's the usual suspect team. You know what I'm saying? Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. Your boy Cadillac Red, man. I'll holler at y'all in a minute, though. One.
Peace.